This year is the marijuana stuff going on.
Okay, we're gonna open this select board meeting at 6 o'clock on September 20th.
Please rise.
I pledge
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We're gonna open the Board of Assessors meeting. So what do we have here?
We have
Abatements.
3 abatements. These are due to computer errors that were discovered, and Jim's not here, but they're computer errors, so they are legit.
I make a motion that we sign these 3 tax abatements.
Second. All in favor?
Different years.
What years?
The other one is, what's to do with the other one's a manual one.
Alrighty. So we're gonna close the assessor meeting and open up the select board meeting.
Public hearing.
Oh, we have public hearing, sorry, open up the public hearing. And the public hearing is?
Public hearing is for special amusement permits. If
That's supposed to be fun.
if the organization that sells liquor and consumes on premises, according to our ordinance, that if they give entertainment, like with bands and dances, live music, you have to also do a special amusement permit application, which does require a public hearing. And so that's what this is. We have one from the Lubec Brewing Company, and we do have a representative here tonight for the Lubec Brewing Company, but
We do?
there's nothing for the select board to sign on here. This requires a $20 fee, and then a fire chief will go out and inspect, make sure it's up to code or whatever, and then, but we'll respond in the form of a letter, whatever your approval or denial is tonight. I'll respond to the applicant
a motion?
with a letter. Yes, I'll take the motion in
I
a
would
separate.
move that we accept both of these permit applications.
No, what should we do one at a time?
Right, we'll do one at a time.
Because there's a letter
All
going
right.
out,
There's a separate.
I move that we accept the first one,
motion
which
to-
is the brewing company.
the brewing company.
Second.
All in favor? There was a reason why I asked you that. But we don't sign that, the fire chief does.
Awkwardly, yeah, I don't know why, but that's the way it's written in our ordinance.
All right. And I think there's a letter that goes with this one.
I have not seen that, but yes.
Joanne?
Yes, the Legion just, basically, they're writing a letter of accept, they would like to be exempt, from the fee under the grounds that they are a nonprofit organization, and the money that, is earned from the Legion themselves is donated, all over the county, and, they've got down here books for bikes, they've spent 500, school scholarships are 500, Santa Claus Fund is 200, because it's from both sections. Not to mention, they place the flags for Memorial Day, Toys for Tots are out there every Christmas, and they just donate a lot of money to the veterans in the community.
They're asking for a waiver, right?
They're asking for a waiver of the $20 fee.
Which they've already paid, so at this point it would be a refund.
Yep.
So if we're authorized to give them a waiver, I say we give them a waiver.
Are you making a motion?
I make the motion that we authorize to waive the fee, that we waive the fee.
Due to their nonprofit status.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll-
I check.
Good, you take one, two, seven. All in favor? Well, we're members. That's why.
I told you to do the official hand signal there. Official hand.
All right then. There you go. So this one's getting refunded. Have a little sticker on there, refund. So we are now, actually, we're opening the select board meeting. We had 3 public hearing. We should have closed the public hearing. This is a public hearing. We're closing now, right? Now we're gonna open the select board meeting. We already had the assessor meeting.
Can I make a motion to sign the warrants?
Yes, you can.
All right.
Who would like to sign the warrants?
Second,
Okay.
Oh, all in favor?
Oh, yeah, let's sign the warrants.
Okay. Bring them on.
Yeah.
Warrants.
Also,
I've been waiting
in
for
that
those.
packet while you're signing is the sewer commitment. It's also right there on the
It's in.
agenda.
Okay,
on
so
the
you,
agenda.
okay, so let me just pull that out. We'll do a
Okay.
separate motion.
Yep.
Don't want to confuse anyone. What?
I'm just laughing. It just says no Dan.
Yeah, we know that. No Dan for this, so he doesn't forget.
No Dan.
Sign warrant, sign sewer commitment. All right, we need a motion to sign the sewer commitment, which is $29,701.57.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Yeah, cool,
Sorry.
All right.
Since we're making such progress, can I make a motion to approve the minutes of September 6th?
Took
Second.
the words right out of my mouth.
All those in favor?
All in favor?
Yep.
That would be seconded by Rachel. No.
Joanne.
Joanne.
Yes, yes, that's what she said, and second. What are we doing now? Full visit, revisit select board minutes, meeting minutes on the website. Okay, we had a request to revisit our decision that we should remove the minutes from the website. I'm thinking we might have been just a tiny bit hasty, that maybe we could compromise and let the recent minutes be posted, like for the month. And then, so that not all these ongoing minutes, we could say just of the last 2 meetings, maybe we post something.
And I can delegate and train somebody to do that to help us get it on board.
So
And we're
the,
gonna put a disclaimer on
so, and they
there.
want the agenda so that they can look at the agenda and then they can go a week later when they're posted and see what the vote is if they can't come in. And I thought that was a reasonable request.
Okay,
At the
so
time,
that
it seemed reasonable not to do it, but now I think we should revisit it.
so you would not have a buildup of agendas on the thing? So you
Just
would be
the
taking
2.
them down?
Set a number tonight, 5,
Yeah.
10.
I was thinking, I was just thinking up by the month, but maybe by the quarter.
And for you
3
or
months.
someone in the office, it's no more than uploading.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree that it's a good idea not to have
A backlog.
a plethora of
I like that,
agendas.
Lauren.
Thank you. On the TV.
And as long as the public knows that that's not the official place,
Yeah,
and there's no time constraint to get them
Yeah.
up there.
yeah.
But
But
with
it
more
should-
people being able
They
to do
should
it.
probably be on within, we should come up with what time they should be there.
Yeah,
A week.
and make that
A
standard.
week. So I think that after, a week after the meeting, I don't think you should have to get it up before a week. They need to wait, I mean, get it up.
Can I be negative for a minute?
Oh, by all
Go ahead.
means.
You have to get in line with John.
Are you planning on putting them up before they're approved?
They are available to the public. I read it. They are available to the public before they are approved. So,
That is a good idea, maybe they
They're
should be
available
put
to
up
come
before
in.
they're approved.
And that's how we've always done it, we never post them until they're
Oh.
approved.
Oh, okay.
Online.
Okay.
However, as they are typed in their paper version, people can come in and see them prior to approval.
Okay.
Okay, well, well.
So they
you're
will
gonna
only
have
go
to
up on
back
Quad
again.
TV after
On
approval.
the town website.
So you have to
website.
wait till the next
Correct.
meeting and
So that would be
then,
2 weeks.
I think you should wait till
yeah,
they're approved.
2 weeks, yeah.
Because if they're
Yes,
misspelled or something and
yes.
we didn't check it.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
you're gonna have a backlog.
And they're gonna
Thank you
take
for
it
that,
as
that's
gospel.
very good.
Did you still wanna be negative?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, go ahead.
I really do.
Okay.
You know, I've been up here for a long, long time, too long actually. But, we put our meetings have been open to the public
Mhm.
since day one. Then we decided to go ahead and put them on TV for people, you know, who are, at home and cannot come
Yes,
to our
yes.
meeting.
Now they're streaming.
Now, you know, what more do you want? Do you want me to go stand on the corner and tell you everything that I have said and you know, it's just more and more and more. And we don't have to do any of that.
Yeah.
We're doing it as our own free will. I
So-
mean, none of these have to be publicized. They don't have to be broadcast. We're doing it for the benefit of our shut-ins. That's how I
In the
felt.
interest of transparency.
Yes.
And I don't care about that. If you think we're doing something wrong, you get your butt up here and you sit here.
Mhm.
We've got one person here tonight. You know, what more? What more do you know, I don't understand it, and I'm negative against it, and I'm sorry, but I just feel that way.
Well,
You make me feel like I'm doing something wrong.
And that's how the feeling was, and the more we make this available, the less presence we'll have here,
Right.
and look at the
Well,
crowd.
You know, I mean, I love you, John, but you look at John every night. I mean, I like to look at him all the time.
We
but-
want
This
public.
every Wednesday.
But I,
Well-
I just, I don't know.
Anyway,
That's how I feel.
I think that, it's a double-edged sword. You can be, you don't wanna be accused of not
Defensive.
letting people, making it hard for them to find out what the vote is either. So I think a compromise would be turn to the staff and say, okay, what is reasonable that you can do that isn't
Well, I remind you
overbearing?
that the videos are posted,
Yes.
unless there's been a
They,
technical
they
difficulty.
don't wanna like sit and watch an hour video when they want the answer to one vote. Like, let's say on the agenda it says.
They don't wanna watch the video, but they
Well,
wanna look,
yeah,
they wanna read the
yeah.
minutes?
Yeah,
The
that's
minute-
like,
Well, the minutes, no, it's very quick to, okay, if you keep the agenda up with the minutes and number 4 is,
yes.
I
But
don't
see-
know,
but see,
whatever,
now I'm
and
gonna
there's
get
a vote.
negative. Oh,
'cause
So
there's
what
a
you're,
vote.
so what,
They wanna
as
know
I
what was voted
understand
on.
it, there are people who have no interest or gumption or patience to sit through watching an entire select board meeting.
And one of which is
They
sitting on
want the
your committee.
readers digest condensed
Mhm.
version.
Right.
Leave the
I am
agenda up.
sorry,
There you
we
go.
don't do that. I don't
Leave
think,
the agenda on there.
yeah, we have the agenda,
Well,
we have the meeting, and you've got to take it with the bumps and the bruises. Take it all.
boy, if you read who the person was that was complaining about it, who you just sat with, for the last hour, you would see that they had a very valid point. So I'm just
And
revisiting
the
it.
point is,
The point is that I don't think you should have to make someone sit through, I don't even want to revisiting the meetings I've been sitting in unless I really have to clarify
and
something.
I can appreciate
So
that.
if you want to vote on something.
There are meetings that I would prefer not coming up here and sitting with my delightful cohorts. However, I am appointed as a select person, and it's my job. And so I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna do it. And as a citizen, if you're interested in something, you have to stick with it. There's no shortcut, you gotta stick
So
with it.
you don't think they should be put back on the website, is that what you're saying?
I think you do whatever you want to do, as long as it's out there for everybody, but I don't think you need to belabor it and leave it up there ad nauseum. You
Well,
know,
that's
you
what I
have
was
your
saying,
chance.
just
Yeah,
for like a month at a time, like
Yeah,
the last
yeah.
3 meetings.
yeah, yeah.
Is there any adverse effect on the staff and their
Well,
workload?
that's what we're asking for.
I think that's an important issue.
It's very doable.
if there's no additional effect.
Okay, so why don't we decide how many weeks, how many meetings? 3 weeks, the last 3 meetings, the last 4 meetings?
Whatever you want.
Make it
Must
4,
be
cut it
sitting
from
next to you.
Okay, I think, well, that's 2 months.
Her negativity is rubbing off on me, you better watch out.
We're going to change your seat.
No, you're
I don't
not.
like that negativity, it's pretty good.
Tony, what do you think, a quarter, 3 months, 1 month?
I'm not 4 months, 4 weeks.
4
Thank
weeks?
you.
I thought that's just a month, that's the last 2 meetings. You like it?
Whatever you want.
And it is nothing more, just understand this. So this has been printed up. It's really just a click and move it over.
It is a reader's
Right.
condensed version.
Even though
I
it
like
would
that.
have, even though it does have a plethora of information.
Plethora.
You know, if I do nothing else, be it sitting next to you, I'm gonna increase your vocabulary.
Oh, my golly.
It would behoove you to do that. Yeah, no.
Majority of that.
I like it.
Okay,
like
we
a
made a
sticky wicket to
motion
me.
that we're gonna put the minutes back on after they've been approved for the 2 most recent meetings, which would be 4 weeks.
Make a motion.
I make that motion.
Motion
Second.
made by Carol.
All in favor?
Repeat it again, please.
That we put the approved minutes on for 4 weeks at a time, and then,
And agendas.
and agendas to go with it, so they can compare it to what happened.
Actually, you could give it the short
You
version,
didn't say on
and
the
then,
phone,
and then to
Right.
read the rest of the information, you have to write, you have
Okay.
to come to the meeting.
All in favor?
No, call for vote. So they're not all in favor.
Oh, all in favor? Those opposed? Sorry.
like that.
Okay, now we're coming to the fun part, opening of bids. Dan, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Right, I like this part.
This is always the fun part. Selling
I feel like it's that game show.
Okay.
Before we start, please remember to have all your pets spayed
Read
and
the
neutered.
motion to open bids.
Oh.
Bids. Okay, do we have them in order this time? Or we go crazy?
But except for these ones, I didn't dare to, I opened one of them, I was afraid.
That you might not be able to see it.
Calm down.
So, does it say lots, what lot do you want to do first?
I am on map 543.
Okay, this one you got here.
Oh,
Map
22.
3, lot 25, double A, double 00A010.
That's there, yeah.
There's a whole bunch, there are a whole bunch for that. Which one is that?
That's this one there.
Okay, just circle that we're doing that one. That we're doing that one first.
34008.
Well, this is here, we're doing that. See if you find
The
it. Look to see if there's any more on this one.
00810.
We're
Third
doing
from the bottom.
map 003, 025, 00A010.
Right.
Okay, is that all the same? Not with the check.
Okay, tell me which one you're doing.
Okay.
325A10.
Yes.
325A10, that's a much easier way of saying it. Okay, so this is from Mike Case, and is for $5,600.
CASE.
Yeah. You have paper clips, we can use paper
No
clips.
relation, by the way.
No, we need paper clips. No, we'll
5,600 for Michael
Let's
Case.
go like this. But we need some. Who wants to go get
Some in that box lid right there.
We need some paper clips, Bruce. There.
So, make sure that I get this.
No.
I accept that bid, we don't need that.
Okay, the next bid for this property is from Richard Scheisler for $4,010.
4010.
For which one is this, dear?
Same one.
Oh.
Doing all the same one right now. The next one for this, which is what? 25A10. Must be a good lot, if there's a lot of people wanting it. How come they didn't buy it last time? Is there more for that?
Mm-hmm. And there's one that does not have a
Okay, so
one
you
lid, so
don't
we're
know.
gonna open it
Yeah.
after.
Okay, and this one is for from Case Loan for the amount of $5,179. Oh, 5,179, and this is for the same property. Don't miss the check. This is for Dean Dean Cupstis. It's for $3,511. I love how these different amounts. They're just so interesting. Dean
Wow.
Cupstis. Okay, what's that for? Anything? For 10% of 3,570 from Rachel Pacheco? Pacheco?
Raquel,
Pacheco?
what's the amount?
Sorry, Pacheco. Oh, 3,570. Is that it for that one?
We need to open this one because it's not marked, so.
To see if it's for that property? Map 5, lot 4322.
Okay,
So we gotta award the bid.
I'll make a motion that we award the bid to Michael Case for $5,600.
I second.
All in favor? Okay, so he, do we know him?
I think it's Jimmy Case's son.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
He's in Texas, he probably wants to get out.
Yes, everybody wants to get out right about now. Do we have any more the same ones? This one's 21A13, what was that?
What's the next one down?
21A13.
21, we get 25, 813.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's 25A13,
Okay.
25A13, 25A3, 54322. That's this one, what's this?
You're doing 25 to 83?
34, okay, those are different. Okay, we have two for 25A13.
Okay.
Open this up. This is from Case Loan, and it's for $3,479.
Heritage family.
This is from the Mary Rosenbach, and the bid is for $3,075. So,
Mary,
you can look at the names.
Is that the only two we've got?
Yes,
All right, I go with Case Loan for $34.79.
I second.
all in favor? There you go. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for bidding on these properties. We hope you enjoy them. What else do we have? Anything, any more that's two of?
We got 22, don't you?
Yeah, we've got
543.22.
54322, yeah, and is there two of them? 543, okay, yes, there's two of those. Which one is this? Which one's the house in front of David's, Did they have a bid on that? Which bid
I
was
think
that?
that's Matt. 543, 23.
Okay, that's this one? I'll let you know. Just curious.
We're opening 5,
5,
43, 22.
this is for Barbara, from Barbara Nichols, for $3,112.
Oh, this is Cecilia's Way, the one that was left over from Cecilia's
Oh,
Way.
yeah.
So this is Barbara Nichols,
3112.
and what's the amount?
3112.
And then, paper clips.
Okay.
And the other bid on that is. This one is
That one
for
would be over.
$3,560 from Raquel Pacheco. Which was more?
That's for 04322. The
Yeah.
same, yeah,
Yep.
okay. The second one was more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go with the
Yeah.
Raquel Pacheco for 3560.
Second.
All in favor? I'm gonna put this, there's nothing else to go with this but this. We're missing, we don't have any more things, paper clips.
Look at those big paper clips.
We don't have any in the office.
Use more paper clips on the desk, please.
We're recycling.
You got two more then?
Yeah, we do. We have two more properties. One is, here's what we stick. One is for map 3, lot 25, actually, lot 25A3. Is that a different one?
No,
25A3 is different.
yeah, but,
Nobody's bid
It's
on
the
it
third
yet?
one down.
yeah, third one.
Okay. So this is from Raquel again. Be careful not to whip her money over. And this is for $4,060. Did she want both of them?
Yep.
She didn't say just to keep one,
Sure.
right? Okay. So, what are we gonna do with this, accept the bid?
That's the only one,
Yes.
that's the only one on
That's
this
it.
one?
So
Yeah.
we,
Raquel's got another,
yeah. You
So,
go to
I'll
accept that?
make a motion to
Make a
accept the
motion to
bid.
accept it.
Raquel,
Yeah.
second, 4,060, all in favor? Okay, open by,
what's this other one?
this one is for map 34, lot 8, lot 8. Is that on your list?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, does anybody know if that's the house? I'm curious, well, what lot number is the house, the old house? Just curious.
What old house?
The one from,
I think it's
The
the
old
old map
store.
3408. That's it.
What, used to be the hillside?
Yep,
Yeah.
map 34.
I was just wondering if
Oh,
anybody bid on
The
that.
old
That's
piece
it
of
right
wood.
there. That's it. Map 34.
What is it for?
That's it, about
I
the
know,
drive.
I'm looking to see who, oh, Anne Mary Rosenbrook. She bid, you see the bid?
And Rosebrook?
Anne Rosenbrook. $3,095.50. Oh, and thank you so much for buying that.
Anne Marie?
Anne Mary.
It's Anne Mary Rosenbrock, Rosenbrock. Who would like to make a motion to?
I
sell
move that
this?
we accept Anne Mary Rosenbrock's bid of $3,095.50
For this nice
for this
parcel.
stunning historic property.
Second. All in favor? Got that look again.
So we still have 4 parcels.
We did very
Put it
well.
out
Thank
there.
you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
5?
Four.
Maybe I
That's
should
just
take
a
this
real
out.
It's over the floor,
On
right?
this
We
telemarketer.
should do what?
Bring up
Yeah.
the,
Local.
Yeah,
the
so what's
158
with
acres of landlocked.
They- I had 5 today.
Put that on there.
5.
Of all the names
So
that
many.
have great.
All right, that was good.
I cried.
We have what,
Yeah.
4 left?
Yeah, looks like that.
Okay, somehow we got to work this. Thank you all for bidding. We have a few more we'll put back out to bid, and we're very happy, and the roads are happy, and the town folk are happy. We're all very happy to be sold.
Those that-
Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Those that didn't win, please bid again.
Yes, and come build something
It
nice
is really
and
nice.
adorable so that you can be full-time residents here. Park bench donation, is this a happy thought? Yes, I heard about it.
So that means no negativity over there.
Yeah,
Happy.
this is a lovely thing this person is doing.
Yes.
Used to buying benches for the little park.
Yeah, I like this.
She wrote the letter, as I see, this is from Karen Hope, hope I am pronouncing it right. I spoke with her on the phone Monday as I was preparing this, trying to get an idea of a monetary donation that she'd like to contribute. And she said around the $1,000 mark. And talking with the garden club, Everett Taylor, he suggested we contact Barbara at the Historical Society, and she, for their, have you seen their benches that they
Yes,
have?
yes.
And they're on sale,
He
right?
suggested those, so I went to the same website of the company, she brought in her invoice, and this is what I came up with. We could pretty much buy, there are 4 existing benches there now that need to be replaced. And for what she wants to donate, we could replace all 4, and maybe have a little bit more that we owe, if she only wants to give us, 1,000, but we have that in the Parks and
Why would that
Recreation.
3468, would that cover it?
Well, there's shipping, there's freight, shipping.
If we measured
It
it,
was like over, it was like 1,028 is what
Oh,
it came
okay.
to.
yeah.
Let's make a motion, we can get the benches.
Yeah,
Like
and
it.
are we okay with the size here? Because just to me, it looks like a very long bench.
I went with the longer one because the ones that are there are really long.
Are they really? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that
Okay.
sounds nice.
Okay.
And while we're there, I'd like to thank the town crew for cleaning that up, and the grass is probably staying.
Everett.
Both,
And Aaron, if you pass the telly, I was climbing under those hedges cleaning garbage there myself, so.
both the
And
town
Dan.
crew
And Dan, yeah,
Everett,
thank you.
and all the garden clubs that have done a stellar job this
They
year,
have,
all our flowers and the
they
Yes,
gardens.
all
I think it
have.
was a group effort. Thank
Yes.
Everett and the garden club and Dan and everyone
And Ricky and the
who
boys.
walked
Since you
by.
brought this up,
David,
Uh-oh.
our
this
mowing crew.
Saturday, Lubec Landmarks is having a Put the Garden to Rest gathering.
Yes.
Downtown, we need picks, shovels, hose, forks to dig up the clumps of the roots that are very tight. And I'm making cinnamon rolls and I'm making
Uh-oh.
coffee.
That'll do
We
it.
have an
But
ad
nobody's
on-
getting any cinnamon rolls till they do some work. That's
And what
the fact.
time do you want them to show up?
8 o'clock until it's done.
Okey-doke,
Yeah.
8 o'clock, work for your cinnamon rolls.
Yes. And then at night, we are having the last of our shows at Lubec Landmarks. So there is a reception from 5 to 7 with beautiful quilts and knitted goods for people in town. So you can go from the garden to the reception. But you should go home and take a shower first.
No, now, thank you for that wonderful announcement. We need a motion to be able to buy the benches for this
I make that a
long
motion.
donation.
I second.
All in favor? And could we make her a nice certificate of appreciation, we email it, so we forget them? So we don't forget? That,
copy of the letter?
yes, you could have my copy. Give it to you.
Oh, I've got mine right here, in there.
Do you have it here?
Right there.
Okay.
If anybody asks, there is a warrant article in our town book that addresses monetary gifts and that the selectmen do have authority
Except,
accept them and redesignate them as they are earmarked by the donor.
Yes, okay, that sounds great. So I was just wondering what this general assistance annual ordinance adoption is for
It's
me.
right here, and it is something that is done, as you read, annually, and Suzette,
The municipality of Lubec adopts the MMA model ordinance, general assistance appendices for the period of October 1st, 2017 to September 30th, 2018. These appendices are filed with the Department of Health and Human Services in compliance with Title 22 MRSA 43054. Signed this and all of our little signatures. I have a motion,
Make a motion to sign this
general assistance
Assistance.
ordinance.
ordinance.
Second, discussion. All in favor? Thanks, Tony. Okay. Uh-oh, name.
Is it print and sign?
Even though you will see that Carol did not
Tricky
print
part
her
of the-
first name.
Tricky part.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, here we go. Oliver proposal for WWTP evaluation. Is that why Bruce is here?
yes.
Oh, and he's been so patient. We should have put you on first. Come on
No,
up.
I'm not in a hurry.
Yeah,
Come on
wrestling
up.
for the last
I'm
word.
sure you can explain to this to us much better than we can
I'll do
interpret
the best
this.
I can.
Okay.
Definitely today comes, this is, it comes off, shores off the books now.
Okay.
Oh, that times out so well.
There you go.
Okay, here's it.
Okay, we have small problems down at treatment plant. It's 25 years old and things are corroding. I'm not gonna say they're falling apart. We're gonna try to do something before it gets to that stage. So, we have a lack of resources here in town. People to work on things, specialty things that they require. So we contacted these people that we had talked to before about some problems. And they come down, had a look, and they say they got the people who can fix it, whatnot. That, they want to take a tour of the plant. They've taken a tour around to our pump stations around town. And they figure that we are a prime candidate to apply for some grants and such to do a major upgrade at the plant. And he says our plant, you know, it is 25 years old, and our plant was really only built to last 20 years before an upgrade. So we're 5 years past that.
We're living on borrowed time.
Basically, yes. Our technology is old, the electronics, 25 years old. You know how electronics are. They're good this year, they're outdated next year. So, anyway, to make a long story short, they have many recommendations for us. It's gonna cost us a little chunk of change. They wanna come in and do an assessment, basically, a study of the whole system.
And we probably need that to write a grant anyway. We
Yes,
need an
and
assessment.
they have folks on their team that write grants. These people do this,
Lovely.
that's what they do, that's their business.
These are
Um,
my
On
ears.
Because we were all looking to Carol, you see.
Right.
Right,
The
and
last
we're there,
paragraph.
we're all burnt out.
The last paragraph on page 3 explains their proposal
Yeah.
is around $15,000, and they say some funding agencies have grants available to offset the cost of the initial study. They can assist us in applying for the grants, and if they don't get grants, they can be obtained. And the cost of this can be recovered later by rolling it into a larger funding. Once they figure out what needs to be fixed, they
So
can recoup
where would we
this
get this money?
out of the wastewater budget.
We actually have some money set aside, we
For
have,
this assessment at least?
oh, anyway, yes.
Yes,
And they even said that, you know, if you don't have the money, that it will come further on down the line.
And then they would get it back with hopefully getting one of these grants. I see
Yes.
where they're gonna
I
apply
was there at
to.
the meeting with Mr. Alver and Bruce, and he was very encouraging. He was impressed with our facility and how clean it was, and really how well it has done over the years. And Bruce is good, and Kenny and the whole team down there are to be commended. And there are other technologies nowadays on how treatment plants are done, but he was on the faith of why fix what's not broken. You
Right.
know, it's
Right.
working for us, so he
he's
just wants to
trying to
update
just
our
update what we already
existing.
have now.
Right.
Are we,
yeah.
and
Repair
do we
what's
have the
there.
authority to go with this particular person you recommend rather than do the whole bid process thing?
This is the one that Eastport uses, and Callis, and
Pleasant
Desire.
Point.
Oh,
He
there's
lists
a
it.
whole bunch in
Yeah.
the.
So they're pretty
Sounds
much-
to me like,
they're
he's
the only
willing to
town
help write
call,
the
yeah.
grants, you
Bruce?
don't have to tell
Yes.
me a second.
From what I read here, apparently there's some deterioration of the holding tanks,
Yes.
stainless steel tanks.
Yes, and that's why I called them in to have a look
Right.
at it. Because
So
that's,
are both of them in disrepair? I'm just thinking of the follows, that one would have to be put out of service.
that's
And
exactly
one
right.
remain in service until one is repaired,
That's
Yeah.
and
what
then
he's talking about.
reverse it.
Yeah,
Yep, that's exactly what they're gonna do.
we would wanna do that in the height of the summer season when there's so many
No,
people
they
using
they
the
wouldn't.
system.
Right, our system is actually, capable of processing 166,000 gallons a day, and in the summer, if we do 40,000 gallons a day, that's a big flow
And you
for
know,
us.
we had a request to know what the capacity of our
Yes.
system is, just for growth purposes, when they were
Right.
working on discussing growth potential in the town, and that, you know,
We got plenty of room.
that's
It
excellent.
might actually work better with more flow.
Mhm.
Okay, so you'll let us know.
Another
Oh, for
question.
sure, yeah,
So do we
On our
need to-
wet wells, I know, I remember changing 2 pumps out.
yeah.
Back. So right now, what would be the 2 antiquated pumps in the wet wells that would need to be, or should be, upgraded at the same time? Is there just 2 of them left?
Pump stations, I mean, our pump
Then
stations
we
are
do one
out
across the Dexter's? We
Yes.
changed that pump, then we
Yep.
did the one out the road.
Mm-hmm.
So the last two was the one left, down at the bottom of, Monument Street.
There's one at the bottom of Monument Street, yes.
And,
One behind the old town garage.
right, behind the town garage.
Yes. Well, they're gonna come and look at it and they're gonna tell us if we need to do anything to
But they
it.
recommended changing of some of the electric controls.
Yes, you've
And
seen
each of
those.
those control boxes.
Yeah,
So if you're gonna change the electric controls, you might wanna change the pump at the same time.
yeah, I
It's
have,
all said and done.
Right.
Good job and it's done.
well, that's what they wanna do. They're gonna come in and look at everything.
And then come back
And
with
see
an
that,
assessment.
they'll do things in stages.
Sounds good.
Apply
You know,
for
because
grants.
depending upon how the money goes,
Yeah.
and they can't just shut it down anyway, but
I
they will
understand.
look at all that, and really be nice if they did upgrade that 25-year-old equipment.
Yeah.
I don't know the process of how they do this without stopping anything.
What about the pumps downstairs that are going from the raw sewage tank into the holding tank, so the pumps still in good shape?
Those are in good shape, yep, yep,
And then the transfer pumps that go from the holding tank to the drying vents,
yes, yes,
are they good?
still good, yep. They've, one has 257 hours, the other has
So they
350.
only use them like twice a year if I remember
Three
right.
times what we use them right now, yeah, they don't get a lot of usage,
No.
they'll look at those in the study, they're gonna look at everything.
Yeah, because those, I always thought those didn't have much usage at all.
Right,
They didn't
right,
take the brunt of the work.
That's
The other-
right.
The other influent pumps, effluent pumps,
yes,
the ones that really were worked on.
yes, and over the years, we've actually acquired a few pumps that, I've actually got 4 extra ones down there now that are brand new.
Just in case.
Just in case one goes
Good
down,
idea.
because the main effluent pumps, there's close to 10,000 hours on those.
Yeah.
And, we don't wanna get stuck
I
with those,
think
so,
They want to put strainers and some other devices on them too to prevent, I guess, harder materials from going through the pumps.
yes,
And that's gonna be on the outflow side of the
That-
main tank.
that influent, well, I know you remember that, it has the muffin monster,
Yeah,
25, 30 feet down in.
Yeah,
He thinks that's a death trap and it needs to go. And he wants to put an inline muffin monster in an area where you can walk down a flight of
oh,
stairs.
yeah.
Because he said this is old technology and they're not using this technology anymore. He said they're using it in third world countries. It's the
Yeah.
only place you're gonna find it. And a lot of our stuff, we've had to go on eBay to find some
I'm
small
sure.
electronics,
Yeah.
to buy used, to replace.
25 years.
Yes,
Yeah.
some stuff you just can't find anymore, so.
So Tony, do you propose that we go with this
Oh, yeah,
company
make a
to
motion
give
that
us,
we
make
accept
this
this
assessment and maybe
Yeah.
you'd like to be
And
part of
second.
some of it? And provided, of course, provided we can, that we don't have to
Yeah,
have.
no,
We can though.
yeah.
Second, all in favor? And good questions. How's
Yes,
that?
the more the
There you
better.
go.
The more the better. And anytime
Set
anybody
it
wants to
up.
come down and look at our plant,
Thank
come on
you
down.
very
that's an
much.
Go on
exciting
down.
proposition.
It,
It is quite.
For what it is,
You
it's
know.
gonna make cinnamon rolls.
That's right.
Cinnamon
Bruce, thanks for
muffin.
coming.
Hey, no problem, no problem.
Thanks, Bruce.
You got it.
What's
There was
the,
a man who lived in
See?
England
Thanks,
who
guys.
used to take, trucks
Thanks,
and
Bruce.
Thank you.
and his motto
Appreciate it.
was, there's money in muck.
Yeah, there's money.
safety enhancement grant?
This is just an update of the grant that we had received from MMA to update our, the fire bay doors have to have automatic closers and openers, and MMA gave us a grant for that. And they were installed, I believe, last week, the week before, at the West Fire Station.
Thank you. MMA dividend check announcement? I
This
always
is-
like this money.
This is for doing well with not having any claims or reduced claims for workers' comp, and they gave us a check for $1,436.
Thank you, and then,
Lovely.
Love it.
Take it.
Well, I think it's
In-
earmarked for
I think it's just miscellaneous income.
Doherty Road speed limit signs. Where is Doherty Road?
Straight there.
Terry is off State Bank.
Oh, okay.
There has
Said
been
we come.
an issue out there with speeding on the road. Ricky went out there and addressed it with some of the
But
residents
that's not
there.
paved, right?
It's not a paved road, it's a town road. I emailed Peter Coughlin at DOT to find out if we have the authority to erect a speed limit sign there. His answer was not an enforceable speed limit. So we can put one on there and make it a speed suggestion, if you wanna call it. It could, you know, at least put the thought in people's mind that they shouldn't really be driving more than 15 on that road. So Ricky asked if he could order 2 speed limit signs, so I said I would present them.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I'll
Yes.
make that a motion.
Yeah.
Second,
Second.
all in favor? Okay.
I love the fact that he said not an enforceable speed limit, like the other speed limits are in this town, enforceable speed limits.
Review paving estimate, that's a paving estimate?
Yes,
Needs to be addressed.
It
That's
is.
what, because there's very few
That time.
paving companies, we went and got 3 estimates as opposed to, or 2 or 3.
I was only able to get 2
Yeah,
because
you
all the
asked
other
for 3.
ones they're booked.
Okay, so.
So the ones that did
So
come,
it saved us money for taking out the bids.
both of these companies came with
Lane,
Ricky. He
County.
drove them around to the jobs that he wants done, and we have bids for, estimates from both County
Estimates.
Concrete and Lane Construction.
Great.
Okay, so County Concrete is 100,000 and Lane is 110,260.
I make a motion to go to county.
And wait a minute, let's just make sure they're the same.
It appears
The
that way.
quantity is 1,490, whatever that is, and is there an equivalent, I mean, just to make sure, who knows more about paving than me, wants to make sure this is exactly the same estimate.
I
Joanne,
asked
you wanna
that
look?
of Ricky. He
I've
didn't
got
see
mine
them, but
right
I read them to him, and he said that
They are exactly the same?
Oh, okay, yeah, here we go.
It is, all right then. So you were gonna make a motion,
they were.
Joanne?
Motion made by
Yeah, I
Joanne.
made a motion, we go to
I'll
county.
second it. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
all in favor?
Got it.
Thank you, County Concrete. Appointments, we have more appointments?
This is for the Economic Development Committee.
Okay. We have, we're appointing Fred Pierce, Denise Rule, Rachel Rouvier, excuse me, and Stephanie Teslo, all commendable people. Is there somebody else? I'm missing somebody.
And we're talking
And
to
Renee-
Barbara Fraser.
Oh,
if
and
she's-
Renee.
Yes.
And Renee Gray. Do I have a motion?
As long as it's reading here before
So
5
moved.
o'clock.
What is this, what committee is it?
Economic
Economic
Development.
Development. All right, I'll make a motion with all these lovely people for economic development. Who would like to
Second.
second that?
Second.
All in favor? We'll even sign
Good
this.
plan.
I know they've already had a meeting.
We have.
So that was about a week ago.
Well.
They're carried over from, actually,
The
anything past
previous,
June 30th.
yes,
will
yes.
expire until
Yeah,
the
we
next
had a
one's
couple of
appointed.
cancellations of
Just
the,
let everybody that was appointed to Safe Harbor is still appointed because it just happened in June.
yeah.
So don't think you're not off the committee, you're all on it. All you Safe Harbor people, thank you so much for coming, Julie.
Do I sign this?
You don't have to sign yours, but no, we probably won't get you in trouble if you do. We just need 3 other people besides you signing. Other business?
I have something for other business. This is for MMA. You have to, the officials have to appoint an MMA
Oh, yes.
voting delegate.
Oh, yes, I remember that, I did that
And
one there.
so,
You have to be the voting
there
delegate.
is a delegate and an alternate.
So that's your, is that going to the convention, going to the
I would,
convention?
yep, that sounds like a,
That sounds good, okay. We will, have Renee and Suzette be the voting designated and alternate voting designated delegate
I
to the
make that a
MMA.
motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor? Can you put your name in there? We'll just sign over here. You can, draw lots with Suzette if you'd like.
I have one other thing for other business.
Yes, Tony.
I wish I can get a chance to, Alvin Blossom, our favorite man, I did have time to contact Renee, but he's asking for 2 signs of children that play, slow children that play, put in that vicinity because of the 2 kids plus new residents across the street. There are 2 additional children.
There is?
Yeah.
There, the Lord, Dylan Lord's, Dylan. right?
Dylan and
Children,
Rebecca.
Yeah, children are there to actually, at the
The yearly
request
rental.
of the new owner of that building, they are going to be working there all winter.
Oh, so the
In
little
the-
kids are gonna be there?
Yes,
Oh,
it is so
that's
delightful to hear the sound of
nice.
Kids.
Well,
children's
definitely,
voices.
just Alvin's kids alone, but
Up
any
to a
children,
point.
that's definitely a lot
Will
of
they
kids.
get
Mhm.
Can we
free
get
cinnamon
children at
buns
play?
being a
So
neighbor?
If they do
Children
make
at play,
themselves,
Like, well,
Yes.
children at play, so one in each direction.
Yes.
Just
good
making
idea.
Down,
sure.
down,
they
going
can
up.
use their inside voice.
Okay, we need a motion to get, and not giant, you know, whatever that has to be.
And if they're too noisy,
Whatever the
just
legal
shove the
thing is.
cinnamon.
So therefore, I make a
Slow
motion, we
children
erect
at
two slow children at play signs on Main Street in the proximity of Alvin, Washington.
And plus, you know what, if it was just before their house, it would also lend itself to the park,
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
which they do.
Yeah,
play
it's kind of
in
like
some
also
way.
a yield before you get that, then
in both
maybe
directions.
we should put a
up the hill,
stop sign
down
on
the
the
hill.
inside.
Okay, second,
Second.
all in favor?
Is it a full?
And Tony had something
It's the
else
waning moon.
about
How
harbor
waning
master, about going to the harbor board, and it's not us that signs that
Right.
authorization
The-
for the aquaculture, the denial or the approval, it's the harbor board
And we
and
were
harbor
at
master
that meeting Monday night, however, there wasn't enough, too many cancellations, so we scheduled for
tomorrow.
tomorrow, where, the kelp permit that he's looking for, which was a permit going through DMR, but it has to be, there's required signatures of the harbor master in our case, because we have a town harbor master. And because it's outside of intertidal waters, no shellfish committee endorsement is required, because he's planning on putting his operation 300 feet from the shoreline.
So that's the harbor master's authority.
Right, so that comes under our
So you will
jurisdiction.
recommend, whatever you guys decide to recommend, and he's gonna be
And
there.
we also included maps that are required by DMR, because he likes to look at where he's in.
I looked at all, I've
probably seen
reviewed it already. But you don't have a decision yet. You're gonna make your decision tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
The
yeah.
harbor master or the harbor board?
The harbor board has to make the decision and he has to sign, well, I
Well, we
imagine
make
he's
a
gonna
recommendation to the
input.
harbor master, because you're taking fishermen who are familiar with the area, who know what's there, and know
No, if
what
it's gonna
can
be
be
a
done.
navigational
And where
hazard,
it
yeah.
doesn't, right, no interference.
So it won't be coming back to the select board at all?
Well, you're gonna tell us what happened.
Yes, it will, yeah. Well, I'll also have the form signed by the harbor master, endorsing it or denying it.
Okay, all righty, thank you, Tony. Okay, public comment, committee updates. I do know that we got a nice review from the school ad hoc committee, and it was given, I imagine, I see that you were CC'd on this, so that you, have that, and did everybody get a copy of
Yes, I
this or
did.
not? I'll make you
Oh
a
my
copy.
God, we get copies galore from Dan. He is the most fastidious and diligent leader of a committee I have ever worked with.
Fastidious, is that another word for me?
He'll deliver them in the morning and put them under my door.
He takes them on my window.
Oh,
Yes,
does he not?
I got mine stuffed in my
One
door
would think he's a
stand.
FedEx man.
Mhm.
But he gets the FedEx.
We
Oh,
love you,
that is
Dana.
good, that
Yes,
is
Dana.
good, Dana.
I'd say
He
love you,
knows
Dan,
where
but
we
you're
all
pretty-
live, let's put it that way, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, well, thank you for having that, so the meeting went well, and I
Yes,
guess we will have
yes.
him maybe after a couple more meetings come and give a little review of what's going on. So the harbor board's tomorrow. Joanne, what do you
My
have?
meeting is Monday, the 25th at 4:30 at my events hall.
And that's going well.
That's going really well.
Renee, Rachel?
Unfortunately, I could not make the recycle meeting last week. Friday, I had another commitment. Actually, I'm taking a class at the college. So I asked Renee if she would start it for me and I would try to get here when it was finished. Well, lo and behold, everyone played hooky and no one showed up. So I'm going to
That's
keep
Renee.
them after the next meeting and make them write 100 times. I will not be late for another recycle meeting.
Absent.
Yeah, absent.
I will
Yes.
not be absent
Yes.
from recycling.
So we have rescheduled, I haven't rescheduled. I will reschedule and let everybody know when the next
TBA.
one is. And by golly, I'm going to.
And then we written on that blackboard over there?
Yeah.
You
100 times.
betcha, you
Oh,
betcha.
yes, remember that. I will not talk in class.
Yes.
Dan, meetings?
Revolving loan, as always, please go on the town website, the availability and opportunities that the revolving loan does offer. Our next meeting, I had to leave early, I didn't skip it, but I did have to leave early. I'm thinking October
What,
second, third.
it's a Monday?
Yeah, no, we canceled it, remember?
Monday.
I think they canceled the third.
Ah.
I have it canceled on the website, so
Yeah,
that
we
may
can
also be
reschedule.
TBA. I
So
think,
TBA.
To be
I
announced.
think they're waiting for November.
Okay.
I think they're gonna meet again if another application comes
Okay.
forward, but there's nothing on the agenda.
So we could have a meeting if
Something
you go on our website and read about the opportunities.
Do you have a
available.
COG meeting, Rachel? COG? Because,
There's something tomorrow, but that's not a cog.
So you'll let me know if you.
I
can
will,
go.
I will,
Are they
yes.
once a month? Or once
No,
every quarter?
Yeah, they're about once every quarter,
Okay,
yeah,
sounds
yeah.
good. All right, and let's see now, Safe Harbor. We're gonna have to check the website for the next Safe Harbor
I
meeting.
have,
We
October 4th.
Okay, October 4th.
Yep.
That's before the next select board
Yep.
meeting. At 5, I think 4, definitely 5 o'clock sharp. We're going to go into executive session.
Shellfish meeting was moved, right? It's gonna be moved because it's on Columbus Day?
Yes, Shellfish meeting should be the following Monday.
Which is the 16th.
Are
And
we
it's a
still
Harbor.
observing Columbus Day? I read something about some people.
And
That's
then
okay.
Indigenous Peoples' Day.
It's okay, we can deal with that.
About people.
That's fine. No, it can't be Harbor Board, they're just having one tomorrow. Why would they have one again in a week?
That's the September.
Because they like each other.
That's the September Harbor Board meeting
Mhm.
tomorrow night, and then your next one is
To be the third Monday, which would be October.
16th.
We're just, maybe we'll have ours at 5, an hour earlier, so we can not be in your way.
Our next
Okay.
recycling meeting would be the Friday, the 13th of October. They've got to show up.
Friday the 13th.
Yes.
And you really, and bring your pencils and rulers.
Yes, sharpen your pencils. We're going to do a lot of writing.
I can't think of any more meetings right now that we have. I don't know when the next school ad hoc committee meeting is.
I think that's not set yet due to they're waiting for the information to get
Yes.
gathered.
Oh,
I thought it was the 26th, but I may be all wrong.
and you're doing that 8 in the morning, right?
Oh, yeah.
Bring coffee.
Yeah.
It's in
All right, we're gonna
Good luck,
we're gonna
then.
go into executive session now.
No public comment?
What's the citation?
I'm trying to get the citation here. It's for pursuant to 1 MRSA 4056C, acquisition of real property or economic development. It's economic development.
And the second one?
And the second one is executive session pursuant to 1 MRSA 4056E, consultations with legal counsel.
Mm.
It makes me itch.
We have
You all have a good evening.
to make a motion to adjourn.
I'd like to say hello to my Freddie and Shirley in St. John, New Brunswick,
No, we don't adjourn till later.
and then my buds.
Turn that off.
Good night, John.
Good night, John.
Night, John boy.
Bye, Ariel.